your boy back again with another video. I'm gonna try to make this kind of simple and fast. So this video is basically for people who bought a new TV or plan on buying a new TV with the 2.1 HDMI port. Now, for people that don't know what the 2.1 HDMI port is, you need to do a research before buying a new TV. What it is, if you have an Xbox or PS5, you'll be able to run 4K, but not only 4K resolution. You'll be able to run 4K at 120 hertz, plus other features too, like 10-bit and so on. People that's into that stuff, they know what I'm talking about. But anyway, a lot of the TVs don't have 2.1 HDMI ports. They're usually like 2.0. So for instance, like this TV I just took off the wall over here, that's a Samsung Q90R. That's a 2019 TV. It doesn't have 2.1. Now this is the Q90A N. Q90AN. That's Q90R. Q90AN. Now this one is a 2021 TV. I just took that off the wall and I put this up. Now this has 2.1 HDMI. It has 4 HDMI ports, but only one has 2.1 HDMI port. So this is why I'm making this video. So a lot of TVs only come with one, right? So what do you do when you have a Xbox Series X and a PS5 and you only have one port? Now you have to go get you a splitter, okay? Now these are called splitters. This is the original splitter that I had before. I was using years ago. Okay, basically this goes into the TV, and then you could put more HDMI ports in here and then switch. So that way, say for instance, if you only have one 2.1 HDMI port and the rest is 2.0, you'll plug this into your 2.1, and then these will share and become, so now you have more than one port. You have 3 more ports, but this right here is not 2.1. This is just a regular HDMI, just in case people want to go out and get a real cheap one. This is like $10 of that, and you can you know, share different ports to free up more ports in the back of your TV. But again, this doesn't have 2.1. Then you can get this one right here. This is like $20, but the cool thing about this one is it has more ports in the back, and this comes with a controller, so you don't have to get up like the other one and change it. You can just, you know, hit the button and it'll go from port, oh sorry about that, it'll go from port 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know what I'm saying? You get the idea. But then you also have to plug into a power back here and so on. This is a Tutu. This is on Amazon. This is what was holding me down. Sorry about that. This is what was holding me down until I got the new TV, which I found out only had one port, 2.1. So I had to go out and get another one. Now, I just got this today. Just came in the mail. And this supports up to 8K. Okay, this is the first one that I believe is on the market right now. Unfortunately, it only has 2. Where you see the other ones had 3 and 4, it only has 2. I wish it had more. So what this does is you can plug this HDMI coming from out of here into your 2.1 port, which most TVs now only have one, and then you could put your Xbox Series X and your PS5. Okay, and it supposedly go all the way up to 8K 120 hertz or 8K 60 hertz and 4K 120 hertz. I know it might sound confusing, but once you start to like do your research, if you plan on buying a TV or whatever, it all becomes like natural. But I'm just showing this video for people who's looking to buy a newer TV, maybe for Christmas, holidays, or whatever. You know, football season is here, so people want to watch, you know what I mean, TVs. We might go up. Right, so I'm back. So I hooked everything up. Okay. Now I did notice one thing. Now when I hooked the HDMI cables up to the device, I noticed that a light came on, like it had power to it, without me even plugging up that USB cable that they gave me. Do you need it? I don't know. So let's find out. Okay. So let's turn the TV on. And let's start with the PS5 first. Now, if you look over here in the corner, it says 60 FPS. All right. Let's log in. Now, the reason with this is because I believe with the PS5, you're not going to see the 120 hertz at 4K unless you start a game. Then it'll turn into 120. But let's see. Let's go to system, resolution, video output information. See, 60 hertz. But if you come down here and read this, it says enable 120 hertz video output for games that support 120 hertz frame rates if you experience video output problems. So therefore, right, when you start the game, you then can see that, it'll be at 120 hertz at 4K. But if you press this button here and hold it, that's when that comes up over there. As you can see, it still says 60. But I know what we can do, because with the Xbox, if you change it to 4K at 120, even in the options, before you play a game, it'll tell you that you can't do it. So, with that said, let's go to let's turn this off. Because the games that I own I don't really play PS5, so I don't really have games that support 120. I don't think the Ghost of Tsushima. Let's see. I don't think it does. No, 60. See, still showing 60 FPS over here in the corner. All right, so enough of that. What we do is we come out of this. We turn off the PS5, and we'll go to the Xbox. Okay. So what we do is now let's turn on the Xbox. Okay. Trying to show off and do my password fast. I guess it's too late. Okay. So, where we going? Okay, so let's go to settings, and let's go to display options. First, let's go to 4K details. See, your TV supports 4K at 60, and your TV supports 4K at 120. It tells me it supports it. Will it be able to let me click it over? Right now, if you look over here, it says 4K. And refresh rate at 60. If I change this to 120, if this device does not work, it's not going to allow me to do it. Yes. Boom. So, before I got this, and I tried to do that, it wouldn't allow me to do it. It'll say something went wrong, and it'll go back. So let's test the game. What game do I have on here that supports 120 at 4K? Dirt. Let's try this. Dirt 5. Now let's go to the controller and let's see. So right now it's at 60. There you go. Wow. Wow, you can't see from the TV, from the camera, but it looks good. This looks really, really, really good. Wow, this looks good. This looks fucking amazing. Can you see the lighting on this? This looks amazing. Wow. Oh my god, it's so realistic. This looks good. You have to see it for yourself. See how the light looks flashing on the car? See the light? That looks so amazing. It's so realistic. The light, the shadows, everything. The resolution looks great. forgot I was recording. Sorry. So anyway, this looks good. If you plan on getting a new TV, I advise you guys to get a make sure your TV supports 2.1. The games look amazing at 2.1, at 1K, at 120 hertz. Looks so good. So, and if you do end up getting a TV like I did, it only has one HDMI port. Don't get mad or whatever. Just do like I did and buy that device, and it works. Clearly, it works. The only reason why I wasn't able to show you 120 on the PS5 is because I don't have a game that supports 120 at 4K. But I have a couple games. I play most of my games on the Xbox, but it works. So, yeah, that's the video. Hope I help somebody. If you need to know where I got this from, just let me know in the comments, and I'll show you where I got all my stuff, my wires and everything for a low price. And yeah, man, it's your boy, man. I'll holla at y'all. I'm about to get this game on. Peace.